back end, the gears rolling on this thing. So anyway, like I said, we got my man Trey Chaney, who will be joining us. Trey Chaney is of The Wire. He's coming in right now. Let's go ahead and bring him in. Let's get this brother in. Yes, yes, yes. So awesome. We are here. And y'all know what I do. What's going on, my man? What's good?
My brother, can you hear me good?
Hey man, you sounding crispy clear here, man.
That's amazing, man. How you doing?
Hey man, I'm awesome on this end, man. I am awesome. I'm blessed. It's Thursday, you know what I'm saying? I do this on Thursdays. It's the A-Town. I can't ask for much more.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. I appreciate the opportunity, brother. I'm glad we was finally able to make this happen.
Yes. Hey, and the cool thing, like I said, man, you working, you know what I'm saying? So I know time is money. We're gonna get in this and get it out, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it's so crazy, man. But I'm like I said, man, I'm just honored to be on with you, brother.
Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, so you originally from the DMV area, you're from Maryland, right?
Yeah, Forestville, Maryland. I represent Washington, D.C. You know, that's my stomping grounds, man. That's what inspired the whole hustle, the drive. That's where I started. You know, performing at the age of 8 years old, entering different talent shows. You know, that carried along through a number of years, my brother. And you know, of course, you know, everybody knows after the career, you know, 8 years old to 17 years old, just being a hip hop artist and a dancer, you know, that acting bug came along, man. And I caught that acting bug, and the big break was The Wire.
The Wire. Poot in The Wire. That's right. If y'all don't know.
Yeah.
Hey man, listen, you and Bodie was one of my favorite, you know what I'm saying, characters up in there, you know what I mean? And then, you know, I had to learn to love Marlo, you know what I mean? It's like, man, that was a real impactful show. Top 5 series for me, you know what I'm saying, out of anything.
Thank you, brother.
So, let me ask you this. I see you got that. You've been able to move on from there. Let me ask you this. For what you got going on, how did you feel like moving over from Maryland down here to Atlanta? And how long have you been living here in this area?
Well, to be honest with you, man, I've been living in ATL going on 4 years. And I didn't want to get content, you know, with staying in DC, Maryland, because that's where, you know, me and my wife were originally from, you know, and just growing up there all my life. And like I said, getting content with traveling from DC, Maryland to New York to LA to Atlanta. Right. And then when I came back home, it wasn't the type of work that I was getting in these other cities. Okay. So, you know, 2015 was when I was introduced on Saints and Sinners, Bounce TV, Swirl Films. You know, they put me up at this nice, great place. I was living there for 2 to 3 months. But like I was saying, you know, going back home after I would finish a season, like season 2, I went right back home. And, you know, me and my wife, we just had a long talk, man, and we just decided to jump. We said, you know what, it's time to jump. It's time to, you know, jump out there on faith, move to ATL. If I'm shooting this show, even if the show ends, we still going to grind, we going to hustle, man, and we just going to make things happen and connect with different industry people. And man, just looking at 3.5, 4 years later, this was the best decision that I've ever made.
Man, that's awesome. Shout out to Aisha as well, you know what I'm saying? I see she did a lot of the correspondence and the coordination of this right here. And I see sharp wife there, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. She's very sharp.
Y'all work as an awesome team, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
And you gotta have that in your life. Gotta have that sharp team. Gotta have that team player that can. If you ain't there, she can handle the business just as hard as you. Rep for you is just as hard.
Most definitely, my brother, and she does.
All right, so there was a show that I watched. All right, so you're currently in Saints and Sinners. There's a show that I was watching, Secret Society, that came out. You starred in that. That's a little different role from what you typically have played. Interesting topics that were addressed in that, man, because we're here in Atlanta, and like I was telling my friends, you know what I'm saying, you never know, you know, you out, you know what I mean, and you know, this is a free world now, you know what I mean, people identify different things. So in Atlanta, so, you know, not to give a whole lot of it away, but you got two quote-unquote young ladies who aren't young ladies, who pretty much are, you know, thriving in Atlanta, trying to make their best way and live their life. Give me a little bit of your thoughts on your character there and Secret Society. How was it for you playing that role there?
Well, first and foremost, Secret Society is a movie. It's a feature film,
Okay.
and Miyasha Coleman is a brilliant writer and creator of it. She wrote it, she created it, and Jamal Hill directed it.
Okay.
And my brother Rich Coleman, Miyasha's husband, is the executive producer. And first of all, I've never read a screenplay or script like this in my life. So when I was presented with the role, one thing about Miyasha, she was very upfront and honest about sending us the script before we actually took the job. So, with reading the script, it was just jaw-dropping scenes, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. But at the same time, I'm talking about crazy good.
Right.
When I watched it, I was like, when I read it, I was like, wow, and when I found out I would be playing the character O, O is, well, first of all, Secret Society is about two women, Celeste and Tina, played by two amazing actresses,
Right.
Erica Pinkett and Raina Love. Those are my sisters. I love them to death. And, it follows their journey of their friendship, their bond, sisterhood. They're just very tight, but they both share a jaw-dropping secret that when or if it gets revealed, things could just go left.
Right.
So, it follows the journey of these two women. And like I said, with the jaw-dropping secret, it kind of like puzzles the audience, but
Right.
with me, I played this character named O.
Right.
And O loves Celeste. That's Raina Love's character. And he'll do anything for exotic whips, exotic cars, but he shares a secret that's revealed to the audience and Celeste, this jaw-dropping. But for me taking the actual role,
Yeah.
I'm so confident and comfortable in who Trey Chaney is as a man,
Yeah.
as a husband, as a father, as a grandfather, and all of my morals and standards that I stand for as a man.
Right.
So as an actor, when I read the character, I had conversations with Miyasha. I had conversations with Jamal Hill, the director.
Right.
Of course, Miyasha is the creator, but I said, you know what? Now I want to tell this story because it's a bunch of O's running around the world. And this movie was about identity. It's a lot of people that's not living for themselves. They live for other people. They're scared to identify with who they are deep down inside. They don't know who they want to love, whether it's the same sex, whether it's the opposite sex. So I wanted to tell the story of O. And like I said, I was so comfortable with who Trey Chaney is. I wanted to step outside of that as an actor, because that's what I do for a living. I'm an actor. So,
right. Exactly.
With that, man, obviously, the rave reviews from the audience and the consumers and everybody that's buying it, renting it, with top 5 on Amazon Prime, I must have did a great job.
There you go. I'm laughing at you saying grandfather. Man. I'm like, man, who grandfather? Man, I'm thinking you're like a young 30 or something, man. Like, grandfather. What?
Yeah, man. I got a granddaughter, man. Her name is Morocco. I'm on my way to DC right now. She turns 1 on the 26th. So, me and her grandmother, my wife, we're honored to go down there and spend time with our daughter and our granddaughter.
Very nice, brother. Very nice. Very nice. Love it. I love it. All right, tell me a little bit. So I saw you got a website, tradescurriculum.com. Tell me a little bit about the artistic side, the musical side. I know we got a couple minutes here. Tell me a little bit about what you're working with on that and what your goal is with Trey's Curriculum.
Well, tradescurriculum.com, a lot of people, they know that I'm a hip hop artist and I make all different types of music. I don't want to be ever put in a box. I make music for adults. I make music for kids. I make music, if you just want to go to the club, turn up, or if you want to just sit in the house and really get on, a conscious level about world issues. And tradescurriculum.com is basically my curriculum in hip hop as far as the songs that I wrote. It's records on there, Dedicated Father. It talks about Black men stepping up for their kids, stepping up for their children, being there for their families. And it's very positive, motivational hip hop. Another one is called Mike Bully, which focuses on telling young people to, you know, stop bullying each other. You know what I'm saying? There's so many of our young people committing suicide because they've been bullied. And I wanted to just touch on that topic about, you know, trying to put an end to bullying. And Radical Readers, it focuses on, you know, young kids reading 30 minutes a day, you know. So I wanted to take that route. You know, like I said, I never want to be put in a box because I feel like I'm a world artist. You know, I make world music. And like I said, when we go from records like Mike Bully, Radical Readers, Dedicated Father, of course, One of a Kind is, you know, my hit single. The soundtrack drops tomorrow for Secret Society, and One of a Kind is featured on that. That's more of a club turn up. So it's almost like a curriculum is those guidelines that you follow. Like if you're in school, I'm giving the world, you know, a piece of who I am, a piece of what you can follow to let you know, yo, this is the type of music I'm making and creating for people to vibe and jam to.
Okay, awesome. You got any other projects, I guess, on tap, or just pretty much working Saints and Sinners currently right now?
Well, Saints and Sinners, man, you know, Bounce TV's #1 show. I play the character Kendrick Murphy. It's an honor to be in our 5th season. You know, every Sunday, 9 p.m. on Bounce TV. And if you don't have Bounce, you can download the Brown Sugar app. You know, you can go to your phones, man, download that Brown Sugar app. Everything Saints and Sinners is on there. But, you know, just playing this character, Kendrick Murphy, the son of 2 legends in the game, Vanessa Bell Calloway and Clifton Powell, you know, Lady Ella and Rex Fisher. I call it positive pressure because, you know, these two, they show up to work every day, dedicated, committed. They know their lines. They show up on time and they're about their business. And I couldn't be in a better position to play Clifton Powell, Vanessa Bell Calloway's son, Kendrick Murphy, on Bounce TV's #1 show, Saints and Sinners, every Sunday, 9 p.m. You know, right now, man, Truthless, my directorial debut, Truthless, is on Amazon Prime right now. Okay. You know, I got inspired by Nino Brown in New Jack City. Nice. Boys in the Hood, Juice. I got inspired by Minister Society, and I said, you know what? I want to create my own short film, 20-minute short film version of this character named Omar Green, and I want to introduce this character to the world. Mars 3045 wrote it, you know what I'm saying? And it was definitely an honor, you know, when he wrote this thing, man. And I'm just honored to be a part of, you know, my own production, along with Powerful Productions, Closer Productions, and, you know, we just out here making it happen. It also features my music, you know, all my songs, One of a Kind, Know the Feeling, and You Think You Know. So Truthless is on Amazon Prime right now. Secret Society is top 5 on Amazon Prime. Go watch that right now, because we taking that thing to #1. And keep on watching Saints and Sinners, man. We love y'all. We love the fans.
Awesome. What's your handles on your social media handles?
Dedicated Father series page is my handle on Instagram. So when you type in Trey Chaney, you're going to see Dedicated Father series page. When you look at Twitter, you go to @Trey Chaney. That's TrayChaney. That's on Twitter. And then when you hit Facebook, Trey Poot Chaney, you know, that's paying homage to The Wire, the greatest show that ever hit television.
There you go.
And you know, we going into 20 years of The Wire, man. Like June of 2022 will be 20 years that The Wire has been around. We in our 19th year, and I'm blessed, man, to still be in the business over 25 years later. Still doing what I love.
That's crazy. That's real crazy. Hey, man, listen, I appreciate you coming through. I know we got, anytime you want to come back, talk about your projects, I run a full, you know what I'm saying, network. I got my podcast plus others, so come check us out at X Squad Radio. If you get a chance, you know what I'm saying, like I said, check us out, you know what I mean, and, you know, like I said, let me know, you know, anytime you want to talk about your music, your project, anything, it's wide open to you, bro.
Man, I was honored. I was honored to be featured on here today. As soon as this goes up, please send it to me. Send me the YouTube link so I can, you know what I'm saying, post clips from this joint and let everybody know what time it is with you, brother.
I appreciate it. One more thing. Can you say, I'm Trey Chaney, I'm kicking it with Key C and the X Squad affiliates?
So, hold up. You say Trey Chaney and what else?
I'm kicking it with Key C and the X Squad affiliates.
Okay. Yo, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Trey Chaney. Y'all know me as Poot from the HBO series The Wire. You know me as Kendrick from Bounce TV's hit show Saints and Sinners. And you know me as O from Secret Society. And right now I'm kicking it with my brother Key C from the X Squad affiliates. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate it, bro. Hey, man, let you get back to work. Hey, man, it's been a blessing.
Thank you, man.
Take care, man.
Let me know when it's post, man. Send me the link so I can promote this. I love this interview.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Shout out to Aisha.
I will, brother. Thank you.
All right, brother.
All right.
Take care. All right. It's your boy, Chaney. Yeah. Y'all know I know how to do this thing, man. Get in. Get in to get out. That's right. Hey, man, so, let me say this, man. I do this, man. I had a very good April, man. Very good April. A lot of powerful interviews here, man, that went on. So just the ability to, you know what I'm saying, get in and talk to people, you know what I'm saying, see what they got going on. Hey, tell a friend and tell another friend and tell a relative, tell a coworker, man, you know what I'm saying, tell whoever that we do this, man. We here on X Squad Radio. Get the app, download the app. It's right there on your mobile phone, X Squad Radio. Get it, you know what I'm saying? And hey, we playing music. We got all kinds of things. This Sunday, This Sunday, we got a slow jam battle. My man D Greatest, got to give a shout out to D Greatest in the chat room. But we got the slow jam battle. It's me. It's your boys truly. It's me versus Cool Sale. We're curating 2 songs from the 70s, 2 songs from the 80s, 2 songs from the 90s, 2 songs from the 2000s, 2 songs from 2010, and going head to head in a versus type battle where my songs versus his songs, the chat room, and I think we got judges this time. We'll actually, you know, select who the winner is. You know what I'm saying? Of it. So it's fun. You got to give it up, man, for D Greatest for such an event, man. Big ups, man. Big ups. Yes. That's Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, xyradio.com. So be sure, definitely tune in, man. Shout out to D Greatest. Shout out to Mocha Bella, man, who also the glue behind this thing, man. Always helping us out with everything. She represents the 305, man, and we do it big, man. You know what I'm saying? I think this gonna be one of them dang on. You know when you go into a Zoom meeting, you go into a meeting, and the people be like, "Yo, all right, I'm gonna give you back 30 minutes." That's what it's gonna be like. You know what I'm saying? Because we had to hit it and quit it. Quick show here, but you know what? I'm actually gonna play. My man Trey got some songs here on his page, and I was actually going to hit one of these joints so I can hear what he's talking about. Because he said he actually got some songs that he's debuting. But I'm gonna find something here, man. It looks like he's got quite a few joints that he's been doing for a while. And I'm gonna go ahead and play. I'm just gonna pick one randomly up here that we'll do, and just see what it's doing here. So let's go ahead and get it. Let's see, attendance. This is the first one I'm gonna do. It looks like, you know, he got a lot of songs that are talking to the you know what I'm saying, talking to the youngins. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit it. Or I got dedicated father. So let me see. We're gonna do attendance. So we're gonna do dedicated father. Motivate the future attendance. I think I like attendance. That's talking about encouraging these kids to go to school. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do it. Well, all right then. It looks like the thing ain't playing. It's a play button, but it ain't playing. Okay, maybe I'm in here tripping. Hey Trey, you got me, man. You got me with these play buttons on your website. They ain't playing, man. Let me see. Let me reload the page here. You know, my IT guy. They got the play buttons up there, but they ain't playing. What's up with that? Trey done disabled the dang on buttons, yo. That's funny. He got the lyrics up here. He's got a play button, but ain't nothing playing. All right, it's all good. We'll like I said, we'll go ahead and get up out of here. I was trying to throw a little music out here from Trey, but these videos ain't playing. They still images. They look like videos. But you know what? Let me see if Trey's up in this YouTube. That's another way to get to this brother. Trey Chaney. Yeah, let me see. I know he everywhere, man. This dude got a little something everywhere. So let me see. Yeah, he all over YouTube, you know what I mean? Official music video. This one a little older, but we're gonna make it happen. It's called You Think You Know. All right, let's go ahead, man. I'm gonna go ahead and share this on the screen too.
Yeah, man. So what's up?
Winning. That's just what they do. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that they, you know what I'm saying, like I said, operating at a whole nother frequency. That's the word. Operating at another frequency. So shout out to Chaney. Shout out to you know what I'm saying, the career that he did has had and he's having. So big ups. Thanks definitely for you know what I'm saying, coming on and kicking it with Kesey. So big ups anyway. Played a little something. Yo, it's really interesting. What y'all think about the situation that we're having, man? We really, it's real tough, you know what I'm saying, what we live stream copyright notice. When I played, dang, this song must be copyrighted and interrupted my dang on YouTube here. You are interrupted when copyrighted content is played. Golly, I'm gonna have to have Trey fight for me on this one, man. Brothers just play a little track and ooh, dang, YouTube, y'all wrong for that, bro. Y'all all kinds of wrong. But anyway, that's just wrong, man. For them to do me like that, do your boy like that, man. It's getting crazy out here, man. It's getting real crazy when it comes to the way this world is operating. But as I was saying, man, you had these situations. You had the George Floyd case, you know what I'm saying, for the Derek Chauvin guilty verdict. So we got sentencing coming up in about, I don't know, I think it said 6 to 8 weeks or so before we know how much time he's gonna serve. I mean, it's a win, but ain't nothing to celebrate. That's what I was told from many of my counterparts, and that is true. Because this continues on, and then right behind that, you had a 15-year-old girl who was shot. It's crazy seeing the posts and the decisions and the thought process on, you know what I'm saying, this particular one, because you have people who feel one way, you got other people who feel the other way. So it's tough, man. In my opinion, I'm gonna say this, you know what I'm saying, yes, the young lady was wielding a knife. Yes, the policeman had to make a split decision. She could have jabbed it in the girl right next to her. They were saying, okay, why did he fatally shoot her? Not shoot her in the leg, not tase her, whatever. We don't know what was going on in the mind of the officer, so it's a tough decision here. But it continues on. It's just adding to what we have going on here. A lot of folks are firecracker hot about it. So I don't know, man. This one's a little crazy, man. Real crazy. Absolutely crazy. Shout out to my man Brian up in here. What's going on, Brian Cunningham in here? Brian, you always in here laughing at us, bro. Sniggling up in here, man. Sneaking in here, sniggling at us. Yeah, man. Anyway, yeah. Crazy. You know, we got a lot of stuff going on, man. We got a lot of stuff going on. What is next week, the 29th? I can't remember what the heck show I got next week. Listen, I done had too much something. Oh yeah, next week I got the Achievement Institute. That'll be coming on. Got my man Randall coming on with a couple of outstanding young men, man, who are doing their thing. So he will be rounding out my month of April, my powerful month of April. In May, we got a guy who's running up against crazy ass Lady Marjorie Green, trying to get her seat. So he'll be coming on. He's representing out of Paulding County here in Georgia, but trying to knock her out of that seat that she's in. Still building. We're gonna have a powerful May, trying to get a powerful May like we had a powerful April. So anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. This is one of them get in, get out. Damn, it's 8:28. You got a 30-minute show, bro. This is out of control. Can't believe I did it. Hey, I made it happen though. I appreciate y'all, man, for coming through, hollering at your boy, man. In case y'all didn't know, this is a podcast.
West, y'all.
Bang, bang.
Mocha, I got you.
Throw them W's up. West Side Wednesdays with your boy D. Greatest from South Central. Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.